What's up, YouTube? Working on the Ram Air hood today. Um, Guy I bought the car from. I don't know if they've sprayed all this heavy primer on here or not, but it's a problem. I don't know. Don't look like they did anything. That body shop may have done it that had this car. And then I use body shop as a term very loosely. But anyway, it's real thick, man. It's like maybe a filler primer or something. Maybe they thought they could just spray it and it'd cover up all the imperfections, but that's just not the case. Been working on my edges, trying to get them cleaned up and squared off. This hood's made out of what they call SMC. It's a type of fiberglass plastic compound mixture, whatever. And I don't know who did these. These look like these are bad about breaking off. And it looks to me like somebody has repaired this one. And they did a pretty good job on this. The only thing is they got down in the SMC gel coat right along in this area, but they did a pretty good job. It looks good when you shut the hood. I got one little bump right there. I gotta try to get that out of there. And then all these things right here, they just sprayed that doggone primer on here, and it's just hanging all over the place, man. I gotta sand all these down. I've done about 3/4 of that one over there, but I think it would have been a lot easier had they not sprayed this heavy primer on here, because I'm not no body man, and I didn't do this. They did this. I'm gonna see if I can build that back up. Right here I got a little spot you guys can see. I'm probably gonna have to grind that out a little bit, do like I did on my Corvette, fill it in. I've got this stuff right here from Eastwood, SMC fiberglass filler. And if you're working on SMC, make sure you use SMC approved stuff, because it's got different compounds in it, and it will not work. It might work for a little while with just fiberglass, but you're not going to have a good result. But I'm not a body man. I'm just a hobby guy, messing with this thing. Got to sand that down a little bit. And right along in here, I got to fix that little place right there. That place there is rough. But I don't know. I don't think I want to sand it because I don't want to destroy my edges. It's real easy on this stuff. And right here's another spot where somebody got into. It doesn't feel bad. I don't think they got into it a lot. But these hoods never were exactly perfect from the factory, but I want to get it good as I can. Right there, they went in pretty deep. I can feel that's flattened out right there, so I'm going to have to fix that. I got my front almost done right here. Feels good. Don't look too swift, but it feels good to the touch. So, and then getting under here, man. Getting under here is a job. I'll show you what I used. I have some packing stuff that I got, and I ordered some parts, and it came with this foam stuff right here. And when you don't have everything you actually need, you have to improvise. And check this out. That fits under there just perfect, man. Slide right across there. Worked good with a piece of sandpaper, a piece of 320. I'm trying to get back in the back here, back along this edge right here. I don't know, let me turn my light on. I don't know if you can see it, but down along this edge inside here. I don't know how I'm going to get paint in there. That's going to be a trick. So I'm working on this edge now. Almost got it. This edge has a couple of problems right here. My darn flashlight's in the way of the camera. Right here, whoever was working on it ground the edge off right here. It's at an angle. It's not flat, so I got to fix that. And then right here's another spot. I'm going to have to build that up a little bit. But they did this corner too, apparently. So right there, and you can see how my hood is. See where my hood's at right here? When I shut the hood, it goes that way, and it clears it. But it's not right. I think I'm going to have to pull this fender out a little bit more. But I'm on a crash course of learning how to line these body panels up. And I got to get my valance for the front and get it sort of fitted, so I know what that's going to do up there. I guess the big book of Firebird rebuilding says you start at the doors and work your way forward. So, yeah, my doors, I got to do the weather stripping, goes in here and all that stuff. And the car was pretty much disassembled, at one point. It was in a body shop, and the body shop went under, which doesn't surprise me none. And so they had it apart, and I got to try to fit everything back together. These cars never were known for panel fitment. but you can get it close. There's a guy that has a channel. You guys might want to check him out. It's called Heavy Pedal Garage, and he's doing one of these. I think his is a 75 of Spirit too, and he's doing one of these. And he's not a pro, but he's real good, and he knows his stuff, and he's like a perfectionist, man. You guys ought to run over there and check his channel out and look at the car like this he has. He has his in primer, and he's wet sanded it and everything. And his bumper was like mine. You know, it was all beat up, and it's got a couple scratches on it from my kitties now, but it's 900% better than it was. And all I gotta do is sand it, and I'm gonna reprime it and do a little more work to it. But one of my kitty, Big Cat, jumped up here and scratched it there. I gotta put some compound in that. And but anyway, just working on it, man, and trying to get it straightened out. Here's another piece of foam that I was using for a sanding block. Worked pretty good. Improvise, adapt, overcome. But anyway, I just want to post a quick video. I got a little place right there. You gotta fix that. But I think they thought if they sprayed this heavy primer on here that it would fill in some of this stuff, and it might do it. I don't know, but all I can tell you is places like this right here where the clear coat's coming off, I'm gonna have to get all that sanded down. There's a little spot right there too, right there, a little spot right there. That's gonna have to be worked on. And I'm pretty pleased with it though. It feels good. Feels good. I'm getting there. It's taking a lot of time. I don't have a whole lot of patience for this kind of stuff, man. And I'm trying to take my time and do a good job on it, because I want it to look nice when I get done with it. And so anyway, it's just working on the old car, man, and keep you guys posted. I'm gonna try to get it in primer, the hood, later today maybe. I don't know. I still got to put some of this stuff on some of these places and sand that down and finish these right here. I got to get these cleaned up. You can see how the paint's just ragged. It's all over the place. It'd have been better off if they'd never sprayed primer on it to start with. I think it would have been a whole lot easier to deal with. But anyway, making progress. But you guys have a good day, and check you out later.